Shapeshifters are among us! Oh no, wait, it's alright, they haven't invaded society yet. Or have they? Either way, this is the trailer for the Sims 3 console version. Sims 3 has been out on PC and Mac for ages now, but this year it's making the jump to Xbox 360, PS3 and Wii. Now, The Sims as a franchise has dabbled with console titles before, but until now has never made a console invasion of this scale. I caught up with Sam Player, executive producer, to ask him about the challenge, among other things. Now, we're standing next to this lovely ice sculpture, so I should probably ask, what does it mean to play with Lift 3?
No, you don't understand Simlish. Play with life.
Yeah, pretty sure that says Lift 3, dude. Anyway, carry on.
Well, one of the nice things about the consoles these days is that technology has evolved. The horsepower of these consoles has gotten to a point where we can actually preserve the entire simulation of the Sims. That's the trick. If you can get a full simulated town going, you really get the sense of experiencing, I'm in a world. I'm in a world with other Sims that are around me, and they're telling the stories of their lives just alongside my Sims' lives. So today, technology has gotten to the point where we can actually preserve the true Sims experience, and so we're delighted to have The Sims coming out on Xbox 360, PS3, we're on the Wii this year, and the DS with real true Sims 3 experiences.
Now, some may be already gearing up to write this off as a simple port, but apparently that's not the case, as the game boasts a new addition mysteriously called Karma Powers.
Karma Powers are things that really allow you to take new kinds of control over the gameplay. There's tons of really fun stuff that happens in The Sims, but it's usually at the game's control. It's out of control of the player. We figured for console, why not give those players the ultimate control, make them feel even more powerful when playing The Sims? That's what Karma Powers are all about. You can use a Karma Power to increase the speed that your Sim builds a skill. You can use a Karma Power to create an earthquake in the town if you want. They're powers for players of all kinds. Players who like to play deviantly, if you want to maybe mistreat your Sims. Of course, I would never do that. I would never be mean to my Sims. And I'm sure no one out there, you would never be mean to your Sims. But just in case you are one of those players, Karma Powers can help that along for you. So it's a new way to play with life using Karma Powers. You like that? This ice sculpture was very handy for me there for that.
It's useful, it's a good tool.
I'm glad they made it out here.
Never seen a man so in love with ice before. Anyway, as you probably know, The Sims is controlled in the same way as a real-time strategy game. Real-time strategy games on consoles, let's be honest, tend to suck! So I asked Sam about how the controls work with the Sims 3 console version.
So with each console, you're dealing with a different set of controls. On the DS, for example, in Sims 3, the stylus lends itself perfectly to the explore the world, touch the world type of interface that you can use with the stylus and the touchscreen, and that's what we do on the DS. It's really evident with Create a Sim, where we really enable the player to use the stylus to sort of paint their Sim, if you will, dragging on the touchscreen to morph the face into the exact shape of the Sim they want to create. It translates very beautifully to the DS. The Wii, in a very similar fashion, we made that into a direct control game, using the thumbstick on the nunchuck to control your Sim around the world. It really makes it feel much more like an exploration game than a traditional Sims game. On the PlayStation 3 and on the Xbox 360, we use the controls much more similar to the PC, but doing it in a way that feels very natural to a console. You use your left thumbstick to control what you want to interact with in the world, and you use your X button or your A button on the Xbox to decide what you're going to interact with.
Sounds promising. So there you have it. The Sims 3 is out next month, so not long to wait. In the meantime, I'm off to take up ice sculpting. Suggestions for my first piece are, of course, welcome. In the meantime, more gaming goonery tomorrow.